Well, someone got their hand in. Maybe it was Rivers.
Creates some space in the lane. Finds JaMychal. Power move and a dunk.
Cousins gobbles down the rebound and Bones hops to
His nature off of the bench.
Oh! JaMychal Green blocking foul on Ilyasova, who leads the league in drawn charges.
The Golden State Warriors have signed JaMychal Green. After picking up Dante DiVincenzo to replace Gary Payton II, the Warriors have finally made their second free agency signing, with Green replacing Porter Jr. After being away for 22 hours to an empty slate, I decided to take a break. Of course, the news dropped the minute I tried to get some shut-eye. Woke up and this news is everywhere. Thwarted by shams. Again. So, who is JaMychal Green? Green is a 6'8" forward with a 7'2" wingspan. After going undrafted in 2012, Green played for the San Antonio Spurs in the Summer League. He eventually signed with them but was waived shortly thereafter and sent to the G League, where he averaged 12 points and 8 rebounds. He then played briefly for the Clippers before heading back to the G League, and then the Spurs to again be waived. He finally found a home with the Memphis Grizzlies, where he played from 2015 to 2019 and solidified himself as an NBA caliber player. While playing for Memphis, his first year, Green mostly came off the bench, but did manage to get 18 starts during the 2015 to 2016 season. With averages of 7 points and 5 rebounds per game, things look promising. Memphis decided to put him in the starting lineup for the 2016 to 2017 season, where he started 75 games and averaged 9 points and 7 rebounds. It was this same year as well that he had his career high of 29 points in a single game, as well as his career high in rebounds with 18 in a single game. His performance improved the following year as well, averaging 10 points and 8 rebounds. This was the peak of his career at 28 years old. The following year, however, saw his performance drop, but it had nothing to do with his ability to play. It was his availability that was the problem. Green suffered a broken jaw at the start of the 2018 to 2019 season that saw him out for 12 games, and upon his return to the lineup was taken out of the starting lineup. With a reduced role, he still dropped 10 points and 6 rebounds. However, he was traded that year in a deal that sent him back to the Clippers. In his reserve role with the Clippers, he put up 9 points per game to go along with 7 rebounds. He re-signed with them the following year, and it became evident his performance off the bench was not the same as the prior year, only putting up 7 points and 6 rebounds despite getting around the same number of minutes. Green then signed with Denver in 2020 on a 2-year contract, where he was till this offseason. In free agency, the Nuggets traded him to the Thunder, who had no intentions of keeping him, as the Thunder are still in rebuild mode and have filled out their roster with young talent. OKC just completed a buyout on Green's contract, leaving him open for Golden State to pick up the talented big man in a reserve role. So, what can we expect from this signing? Hey, what's happening, everyone? This is Swish. The Warriors making this move in free agency doesn't come as a surprise. While he likely isn't first on Dubs fans' wish list, Green is a player that can contribute off the bench in many ways. He fills in the gap left by Otto Porter Jr. as a veteran that can defend, grab rebounds, and shoot the three. For his career, JaMychal Green is shooting just under 37% from deep, which, while not quite matching Porter Jr.'s career 40%, is just slightly above league average. For a player of his size that went undrafted, those are pretty good numbers. He does have an increased wingspan compared to Porter Jr.'s, and unlike Porter Jr., he loves playing above the rim. Once he's in the dunker spot, there's a highlight reel waiting to happen. While he doesn't have the height to be a full-fledged rim protector, I see him easily filling that role on this team while being a lob threat at the other end. With his athleticism, this is Steve Kerr's dream stretch 5 pairing. He does have an increased wingspan compared to Porter Jr.'s. Having played against Green, he's a player that will fit very well with the Warriors as a bench player. At 32 years old, he's 3 years older than Porter, but still has plenty left in the tank to compete at the highest level. He brings a ton of playoff experience and knows how to play off ball. He brings a similar energy to Porter Jr., and he doesn't give up on the play. He isn't afraid to challenge shots at the rim, and with a 7'2" wingspan, he's able to provide some rim protection. On offense, he loves to run the floor and finish in transition or spot up from 3 in the corner. That's when Green is at his best. Regardless of where he is on the perimeter, however, he doesn't hesitate to shoot if he's open for 3. For his first year with the Clippers after playing with Memphis, he did manage to shoot over 41% from downtown over 24 games. While his shooting percentage regressed to the mean the following year, one can attest that to the lack of floor spacing on the team. From the free throw line, he's just shy of 80%, which is ranking near the top at Golden State, and that means his three-point percentage could see an improvement on the Warriors for this upcoming season. I'm expecting Steve Kerr to slot JaMychal Green into the lineup in the same manner as he did Porter Jr. We may see him start a few games, however that will depend on the performance of the Warriors' young players as well as injuries. I still expect the core trio to start with Wiggins and one of either Looney or Wiseman. My guess is the Warriors will have Wiseman start over Looney to give him the best chance at success, but that's for another video. This, however, replenishes the Warriors bench with some shooting. What has been great for the Warriors is that they've lost a few non-shooters in Payton, Lee, and JTA. However, with JaMychal and DiVincenzo, the Warriors are right back where they were with guys' ability to stretch the floor. A veteran lineup will see the Warriors play Poole, Dante, Green, Iguodala if he resigns, and Looney. If Iguodala retires, which he's considering at this point, the Warriors will have opened up a spot to sign another veteran, which will likely be someone with a similar skill set to Iguodala. With about 1 assist per game, Green provides enough facilitating off the bench for the Warriors to trust the ball in his hand for minimal stretches. But like Otto, his role will be coming off the bench, hit threes, finish in transition, rebound, and playing great defense. The Dubs are definitely trying to create a lineup similar to last year's squad, and it's fairly obvious for those of us paying attention. I've been a big fan of Green's game and think he's a great addition to the Warriors lineup. For all the other teams out there, look out below. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Till next time, swish.
Can't need a shit cock, word I'm a player, the real player. I don't give a prayer, man, fuck a naysayer. I block so hard, Smitty gets served. Call me Lonzo Ball, bitches get swerved.